In this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 things that help me stick to my schedule. So let's get straight to it. So the first thing I do is I remove as many distractions as possible. For example, putting my phone on silent and only using it when I need to. Now, removing distractions is a lot easier said than done, but that doesn't mean that it's not doable. It just requires a lot of experimentation and discipline. I also like making people aware of my schedule to limit the chances of being distracted. And I expect the same back so I don't distract them when they're busy. And from my experience, this creates healthy boundaries and a healthy level of respect for one another. The second thing I do is take short but regular breaks. And by short, I mean 10 to 20 minutes at a time. Now, the reason why I take shorter breaks over longer breaks is because the longer breaks seem to tire me more. And not only that, they tend to pull me too far away from the project that I'm working on, which kind of zones me out too much. So then when I come back to the project, it takes me way too long to zone back in. So when I start to feel myself losing focus or just simply zoning out, I step away from whatever project I'm working on and I take that 10 to 20 minute break. And then when I come back, I'm ready to go. Now, before we move on to the third thing, my name's Luke and this channel is all about personal development. And I enjoy sharing the things I've learned and continuously learn. So if you're enjoying this video, make sure you hit that like button. If after removing as many distractions as possible and taking short but regular breaks doesn't seem to help you, then I think this next thing might just do the trick. The third thing I do is not being scared to deviate from my schedule. Now you might say, Luke, this goes against the whole purpose of this video. But from my experience, being too rigid can often work against you because you're not allowing yourself any room for improvement. That's why when you are trying something or whenever you're trying something new, you have to always see it as an experiment. Because if you see it as a permanent answer, you're not going to allow yourself to be open to new ways of doing things. So when I feel like I can't stick to my schedule, I make adjustments accordingly and then I see what comes of it. And as you already know, the only way to find out if something works or not is by doing it. So I experiment as much as possible until I find the right balance and a schedule that I can stick to. So in summary, the first thing I do is I make sure that I remove as many distractions as possible. And the second thing I do is I make sure that I take short but regular breaks. And the third thing I do is not being scared to deviate from my schedule. So there you have it. If you enjoyed this video and you want to know the 5 steps that I personally take to help me make a decision, then I've left a link in the video description down below.